Hey everybody, today we're going to show you how to order a on-demand job using the ArpyFlow app. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to your ArpyFlow app. Again, that is the white background for the user app. If you have the one that's a black background, that is for the service providers. You want to be using the white one. So we click on that, click on your app, and first thing you want to do is make sure you have your address set correctly. All right, so you can type in wherever you want up here. Just make sure you have the right address. And it should auto-populate there. Then what you're going to want to do is you can go either look at the popular categories. You could pick, for example, I know we have a snowstorm coming up, so maybe you want to hit snow removal. In this case, for the test purposes, we have a special button, but that's just for us to use for a test, but you could put anything in there. So we're putting our test in there. We're going to add that to our request. Now here, in the describe the work, what we're going to do is describe the type of work that needs to be done. I'm just going to write test, but you can write anything. Again, if it's snow removal, you could do shovel a driveway and stairs, etc. They have an option to upload photos here too. So you can use, if you want to use your camera, you can upload pictures of the job so that the service provider knows. And in here, at first, what you're going to see is a breakdown of the pricing, which is not going to matter until the service provider can come see you. So it's usually going to be set to 0 in the beginning. After you have uploaded photos and described the work, you're going to tap on the bottom, confirm booking. So as it says, again, you're about to book. When confirming the job request, please note that the jobs are reflected as 0 or estimated until the service provider reviews the job request. Obviously, they're going to need to see it before they can quote you properly, but we're going to proceed. And in this one, we're going to book now. So if you need something done now, type book now. And we're going to go to random provider selection, which will auto-connect to the nearby available service provider that best fits this. So currently, we're searching for a nearby service provider to pick up the job. They have 2 minutes to either pick it up or decline it before it'll waterfall to the next one. In this case, it looks like it's picked up by Brian. We have there. The request has been accepted. Okay, great. So now you get on top here, you have a map, by the way, that shows a live location of where the service provider is. There's also 2 options. If you look next to the name Brian to the right, you see the phone, which will allow you to call. Or we have an in-app text option. Hi, are you on your way? You can send a chat like that. Wait to get his feedback. And you'll see all these other options here. This is part of the test. I see the red little notification means he texted us back. And just said, excellent, thank you. And so we're going to wait for our driver to arrive, which he swipes in the service provider app, which is a black background. And once he has arrived, that's when he will be able to kind of review the job. Okay, yes, he is on his way. And you see he just clicked arrive there. Okay, so this is when you'll be reviewing the job with the service provider, kind of explaining what needs to get done, and going over basically the whole entire job with them so they can really give an accurate pricing as to what they would charge. And then they will let you know when the request has been officially reviewed. Just waiting for that. Okay, so the request, you're talking about the job. Once the request is reviewed, you'll be alerted of that as well. And this is when they'll give you the price that you agreed upon. So, as you can see, the work amount is going to be $173. We have time to accept it. We're going to accept this. Accept the job. That's great. So now it's accepted, and now we're waiting for the service provider to start the job, which should be coming any second as well. Job started. Good. So we see that the job has started. And after they do the job and they click that they tap that they completed it, you'll see that'll be completed, and it'll ask you for your confirmation as well. Keep in mind, as we launch, we are not charging any fees. It's totally free to use. The app itself Obviously, you have to pay the service provider, but that's between you and them to discuss, and here we go. So now we have to acknowledge whether the job is finished. If it's not, we can hit no, and then we can determine who's the one that has not acknowledged it. In this case, we're going to say yes, the job is finished. We're going to continue. And then you get a full breakdown of the receipt right there. That's the total amount that we need to pay in cash. We're going to proceed to pay. So we've given Brian the cash, and now we have a chance to rate him. Give him 5 stars. And now keep in mind, they also have a way to rate you. So it's a mutual rating system. And that is how you book an on-demand job with ArpyFlow.